Okay, we're going to be doing problem number 28, features of a parabola. So they tell us that it's going to be a parabola. We're going to use a table to identify the vertex, the equation for the axis of symmetry, state the number of x-intercepts the parabola will have, if any, and state whether the vertex will be a minimum or maximum. And so very first of all, we're going to talk about the vertex. Again, remember, for any graph, you have a parabola, it's either going up or going down. One way to think about that vertex, notice this graph here, it's decreasing till it gets to the vertex, and now it's increasing. Same thing here, but it's opposite. It was increasing till it gets to the vertex, and now it's decreasing. And so if I look at this table here that they give us, the y values is increasing by 12, and then increasing by 4, and then it was decreasing by 4, decreasing by 12, and so forth. It was increasing till it got to this point, and then it started decreasing. And so the vertex would be -5, 7. Now the axis of symmetry, the equation of the axis of symmetry, it's that line that goes through the vertex, and it separates the parabola into two basically symmetric parts. Like if I folded this left side to the right side, it would be the same. In terms of what we're doing, the axis of symmetry is going to be the x value of your vertex. And so if my vertex is -5, 7, that means my axis of symmetry is x equals -5. Now, as far as x-intercepts are concerned, those are, if there's any values where it's going to cross through y equals 0. And the way to look at that, to see how many, because they're not asking us what the x-intercepts are, it's just, are we going to have any? And I noticed the y values, notice it went from negative to positive here. That means there had to be an x-intercept somewhere in between -7 and -6. And it goes from positive to negative here. So I had to cross the x-axis. I had to intercept in between -4 and -3. And so there were two x-intercepts. Now, as far as this being a minimum or a maximum, instead of having to graph this out, think about, again, this was this was increasing step by step. So it was increasing, and then it started decreasing. Remember, it went down by 4, then went down by 12, and this goes down by 20, and so on. It was increasing and then decreasing. So it was increasing and then decreasing. This basically looks like a parabola like this. And so this would be a maximum point for the vertex. Or another way to look at this, the y value of your vertex, it's the biggest value of all of these. And so 7 is the maximum.